Oh! Hey, what's going on, everybody? Cameron here, and today we are checking out the scariest videos you cannot watch alone. This video is none other by KingFrostmare. If you want to go check him out, I'll have his channel linked in the description down below. But before we get into this, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate the support you guys have shown in the last video I just posted a few days ago. I cannot thank you enough. But without wasting any more time, let's get into this.
Hello everybody, time for some scary police and security encounters that you cannot watch alone.
Ooh, this is about to be good. Ooh, that was fake.
Night Officer Rexy shared footage on their profile that shows them recording security camera video from an overnight shift at an unknown location. At first it's hard to tell what we're supposed to notice, but everything changes when Rexy focuses on something in the corner. Take a look.
Telah ini validasi saya. Apakah ada yang aneh?
Tak juga ya.
Ya.
Ooh. Oh,
Jam 23.41.
Kalau motornya kayak Messi ya.
Medeni cah, iso nyuwata ya Rai.
When Rexy zooms in completely, we can see what looks like a pokong in the corner. In Indonesian and Malaysian folklore, a pokong is said to be the spirit of someone whose burial cloth wasn't properly removed, covered in white fabric, with just a pale, sometimes rotting face visible. These ghosts are believed to bounce or glide around because of their bound body. People often spot them in cemeteries or empty roads, where they suddenly appear to frighten the living. Some stories claim they're looking for help to be released, while others describe them as creepy and harmful spirits. This strange figure definitely resembles the descriptions, but of course we can only guess if the video is real or not. What do you think this figure might be? Do you also believe it's a pokong? Or could it be something completely different? What a terrifying night encounter. Let's hope that that thing does not appear again.
I believe I would be fucking gone. Fuck that shit.
This video was shared by Rachel, who works night security in a nursing home where something really strange was recently recorded. She explains that a few days ago they sent a cleaning team to clean the second floor of this building. They were sent there to tidy up the rooms, but the most unusual thing was a pile of cat litter that a child had accidentally spilled while visiting his grandmother. As requested, they cleaned the second floor. But right in the middle of cleaning, this happened.
Yeah, that's vegetarian. Vegan will be like, no cheese.
Oh, that's disgusting. Or the vegan cheese.
Or the vegan cheese. That would be...
I'm not the only one that heard that.
Well, there was this one time when I was in this hallway and
Yep, I'd be gone. Oh, hell no. No. Look at that shit. That foot. No. No. Look at that. Nope. I quit.
Suddenly, what appeared to be footprints emerge on a carpet. No others appear anywhere else except there. This is interesting considering the color of the footprints look quite similar to the coloration of the cat litter. It doesn't seem far-fetched to think that a pair of feet stepped into the powdery substance.
No
But the
shit.
question is, how exactly did those footprints appear without anyone being present?
I am not
Seconds
staying long enough
earlier,
to
the
figure it
group
out.
heard a strange noise at the end of the hallway.
that would be...
I'm not the only one that heard that.
And then moments later, they ran out in panic after hearing a loud noise.
Yeah.
Rachel thinks the noise had some connection with the footprints.
She's running way
since
too
the
slow.
second floor
Boy,
of
I'd have
this
been
retirement
going. I'll be
home
pushing
is believed to be
everybody out the
haunted.
way.
Why, however, is
I
unknown.
knew.
Whether this explains the footprints or not remains a mystery. What do you guys think?
Boy, she was running far too slow.
This footage was recorded by a man who noticed an unusual object hovering above his neighbor's house for nearly 2 hours, leaving him completely baffled. Interestingly, a police officer reported seeing a similar object the same day. Many people think this might be extraterrestrial technology or something not from this world.
What the fuck? It looks like it's shape-shifting.
Is that really possible? Quite puzzling and strange.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. What the oh shit.
This was captured by a policeman, apparently just minutes before a terrible traffic accident had occurred and a group of people were trying to help the victims in this burning vehicle. But the camera captures something that defies explanation.
Thankfully, I don't see nothing.
A whitish figure, which appears to emerge from the fire.
What?
What is
Ooh.
this? An illusion created by the smoke and flames? But the figure is too well defined to just be an effect of light and heat. In fact, if you look closely, almost at the end of its path before it vanishes, it seems to take a humanoid shape. Strange. That's why the most chilling theory suggests it might be the soul of one of the victims. A soul leaving their body at the exact moment life departs. A disturbing video that opens the
That shit looks like a fire tornado that you see in like fucking Nuketown Zombies.
debate. Is there an explanation or is it supernatural? Let me know what you guys think.
Oh shit.
A security guard posted a video of himself patrolling an empty building. He soon mentions hearing voices and moments later faces something far more frightening.
Yeah, I'm at this abandoned prison in Nashville and I've been hearing voices and I'm not sure if it's real or not. Oh my god.
Oh my. What the fuck is that? Boy, yo, nah.
The door right in front of him slowly closes while a dark shadowy figure with bright glowing eyes watches him from behind. The video cuts off just seconds after this eerie creature appears, so we don't know what happened next. There's little background information provided, so it's unclear why the man was patrolling this abandoned building. And the obvious question remains, what on earth was that glowing-eyed entity? Did it mean any harm? Well, I guess we will never know.
I could care less if it did. Boy, I'd have shat myself.
The following was filmed inside the Palace of Justice in Asunción in Paraguay, which was being guarded by police officers. It was very late at night and the palace was completely empty at the time. However, officers heard something inside, something that sent chills down their spines. And this is the recording of that unsettling moment. If possible, I recommend using headphones.
Oh no. Bro, why are you still there? Bro. I would be fucking gone, bro. Dude, it sounds like it's getting closer.
At that moment, there was no
Motherfucker.
sense, no explanation for what they were witnessing. They were absolutely certain the area was empty, but those sounds were like small children playing inside the palace. Without doubt, this scene is completely chilling, especially when you consider that it might be more than just the ghostly presence of children. It could have been demonic entities trying to get the attention of the security personnel. We don't know, but perhaps in the past, this building might have been used for dark rituals. And something tragic could have happened here. Fortunately, the police officers were able to document it on video, so their story wouldn't remain as just an empty testimony. What a creepy night. What you are about to see was documented by Cynthia, who works security at an OXXO convenience store in Mexico, where something extremely strange happened to her. Cynthia had received warnings from previous employees that during the early morning hours, the atmosphere in the store would get heavy. They recommended staying calm should she ever see the ghost of a little girl, which is supposed to haunt this store. Cynthia ended up completely bewildered.
Bueno, supongo que todo sigue igual. Ahí donde está el de los hielos. No me acuerdo si estaba una tarja o algo así, luego estaba el baño. Haz de cuenta que ya ves que cuando llega el pedido de la cerveza, pues lo ponen acá pegado a la puerta. A veces cuando estaba así metiendo cerveza hacia el cuarto frío, salía del baño y se iba al cuarto frío así, la morría y yo así como que, oh, no mames, el chile, espero y no te toque. Pero ahí la vas a ver clarita.
Oh no. I mean, I think I've seen this clip before, but still, I don't know, that...
She couldn't believe what she had seen, exactly what she had been warned about earlier. This recording happened unexpectedly after she heard footsteps. Cynthia became convinced that supernatural events occur at the most unexpected moments. But what she didn't know was that this presence probably isn't a little girl, but rather, as mentioned before, this could be a manifestation of a demon. But who can say for sure? A pretty crazy encounter.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think I've seen that.
This video captures the moment when Diana Sudi and her sibling become alarmed at the sight of numerous squad cars arriving beside their property.
Looks like there's another one.
There's another one? Oh, you're right. What the hell is... Here.
Look, I was.
The pair watches as officers gather near a mobile home, with several entering to examine it. Diana mentions later that this dwelling belongs to her parent and is leased to a tenant. The occupant hadn't emerged for roughly 7 days, which prompted law enforcement to perform this wellness assessment.
He's not coming out. They're doing a check.
Unfortunately, the authorities discovered the resident had already expired. While shooting this footage, Diana and her sibling weren't aware of the renter's demise. They were merely documenting the unusual activity occurring near their residence. However, upon examining the recording afterward, they noticed something inexplicable.
Right there, right there. Wait, they're going up to Tom's place. So wait, you said the light wasn't off.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro. Oh no. Oh no, bro.
Holy shit, what the hell?
They're coming out.
Are they calling something in? Going back over. What was Tom doing?
Is there like an app you can check or something before?
Dude, look. Doesn't that show? Oh my.
Neither Diana nor her sibling observed the tiny outline visible in their recording. They hold no recollection of witnessing this shadowy form while filming, suggesting it wasn't physically detectable to their vision. Yet it appears on camera. Something definitely materialized and eventually moves behind an officer. Diana believes this might explain why they missed detecting the mysterious silhouette.
And it disappears as he walked
But
back
as
up.
unnerving as this seemed, it pales compared to what unfolds days afterward when she assists her parent in examining the mobile home.
Oh. You brought your car?
Yeah. Hey.
Get ready. Could be a little smelly.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh my god.
Oh!
Jeez. Oh my god. What was that?
This choice rapidly becomes regrettable. A deceased avian suddenly tumbles from a storage compartment, giving Diana an immense fright. Beyond this shocking episode with the bird, what she discovers inside leaves her genuinely disturbed and bewildered.
Oh, it doesn't seem bad. It's gonna be bad.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, I don't know, before. A long time ago.
Those small palm impressions on the wall have prevented Diana from ever returning to that mobile home. The connection wasn't immediate, but after sharing the footage with her sibling, they both recognized something disturbing. Reviewing the earlier recording again, she noticed the mysterious form was approximately the height of a youngster. Could they have captured images of the tenant's deceased offspring's presence?
Bro.
For now, it remains an unexplained occurrence.
Look at that shit, new. Oh my.
It started like any other night shift, but nothing could prepare these two officers for what they were about to face. Responding to a strange noise reported deep within an old cemetery, with only their flashlights guiding the way. The wind whispered through the trees, and every step between the aging headstones seemed to echo louder than the last. They weren't expecting anything out of the ordinary, but that's when things changed.
Ooh! Oh, bro.
As they ventured more profoundly, the silence grew suffocating. What could have made that sound? An animal? A prank? Or something worse? Then a blood-curdling scream shattered the stillness. It was raw, haunting, and paralyzing. Perhaps it was just a prank.
What
Guess
animal
we will
could
never
make
know.
that fucking sound, dude? What the fuck? No.
Tara Rule, who works night security, claims that during her childhood, she lived in a house with supernatural activity. She believes that some mysterious otherworldly presence from that home became connected to her.
I'm gonna tell you a ghost story. It's a true ghost story. And
Bro, where's your eyebrows?
I believe that whatever it is has followed me here. And I think that because of this all over my windows.
According to Tara, she frequently discovers all the kitchen storage units wide open without explanation. She mentions her feline companion occasionally appears frightened. However, Tara indicates the eerie occurrences in her living space have recently intensified.
Or two of whatever ghost or paranormal activity has kind of followed me throughout my life. There was one night in particular. This was the night before Thanksgiving. And I'm telling him, like, Lady Gaga commented on one of my videos, and he goes, "Who's there with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Who's there with you?" I was like, "No one, why?" And he's like, "Who's that guy talking?" I'm like, "I'm here completely alone. What do you mean?" He's like, "There's a man talking, like, just as loud as you right now." And I was like, "I don't hear anything." And then he said it stopped. So bad news, there's new scratches. Again, these are on the outside of the windows, and I'm on the second floor. You can tell me what you think it says.
Ooh.
I don't know what it says.
Bro.
But it looks like it's like 4 letters maybe. Again, this is on the outside of the window, you can see. Second floor. But I'll show you, these are definitely on the outside of the window, because I can wipe and wipe and wipe, and they're 100% on the outside. So these are new. These have, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, just for like reference, right? We had these ones
Oh my
in the
God,
kitchen, and then we walked this way, I remember, and I was like, and then there's these ones, and I remember those, and I remember those. All of these little smudgy ones I don't really remember, but I specifically don't think I remember whatever that is. I could be wrong, we'll have to go back. And those, like, are really intense looking. Look at how you can really tell they're scratches. I don't really remember those. Do you guys remember? You'll have to go back in the videos and let me know. I don't remember those. Oh, wow, it almost looks like the screen is scratched now, too. The only other, like, weird-ish thing to note is I've been hearing, like, loud noises.
Bro, she got balls of steel, bro. I'd been gone. I would be gone.
As Tara is displaying the newly formed scratches on her glass panes, she inadvertently records one of the kitchen storage units, swinging open completely on its own. Understandably, this leaves her quite disturbed. Currently, Tara Rule continues to witness bizarre incidents in her residence, with additional mysterious gouges appearing on her windows. It was a slow night on duty when a security guard began reviewing footage from the outside cameras. Nothing unusual, just routine surveillance. But then something strange caught his eye. On the monitor, a faint figure appeared near the gate, and what happened next made him freeze.
Ooh, what the fuck? Ew.
The figure passed straight through the locked gate, moving as if the barrier didn't exist. The area was brightly lit, every corner visible. But the figure, no shadow, no detail, just a faint shape gliding forward, then fading away. The image was clear and chilling. Even stranger, the motion sensors didn't react. It was like the system couldn't see it. Some call it a reflection, others aren't so sure. And the guard still wonders if that thing wasn't supposed to be there.
How the fuck is that a reflection, bro? It walks right through the gates. What did that say before?
This guard walked his path every day. Same route, same bridge. Nothing ever seemed out of the ordinary. Until that night. Beneath the bridge, something was there. Still, twisted, almost human. But not quite.
Pues está uno en medio de la nada. Bueno, abajo de un puente. Y de pronto te topas con esta silueta.
At first, he thought it was a mannequin, dumped like trash. But the longer he stared, the more wrong it felt. The guard froze, his breath caught in his throat. He called out, thinking maybe someone was messing with him. But the figure didn't react, it didn't flinch, it just stood still like it had been waiting. And then, in the blink of an eye, it vanished. How creepy. The following was recorded by the daughter of a night security guard. The girl is playing by herself when something scary suddenly happens.
The sky is blue, and I see
Oh my god.
She's playing a game called The Sky is Blue and claims she saw a face in her bedroom, though nothing appears on camera. According to her, this is what's supposed to happen when you play this particular game. The point is to capture a floating face on video. Her parents were so worried by how terrified and upset she was that they banned her from playing this game inside the house.
Bro.
But she didn't follow their rule and kept playing it anyway.
I see you.
Why you...
Her big sister Vicky also got curious about what had scared her little sister so much. So Vicky decided to join in and play the game with her. Just like before, nothing shows up on camera.
What do you do?
Bro, I don't even know why that scared me.
The sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling and
That's what I did.
slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
The sky is blue.
But one night, when nobody else was home, Vicky decides to play the game in every room of the house. That's when something unexpected happens.
She done lost her damn mind.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Bro.
The sky is blue.
Alright, you're gonna have to give me a second. Hold on. I'm gonna edit this out, but hold on. Bro, okay, let's do this. 3, 2, 1.
And I see you.
Bro. Bro.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Oh my dude. Bro.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Nope, I'm not watching that shit. Bro. Oh my god, bro.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Vicky was absolutely stunned by what took place in her room. Her overhead light suddenly dropped from the ceiling. This didn't make any sense to her, because the light fixture was installed really well. She thinks the only explanation is that something heavy must have tugged it downward. But what truly scares her is that it happened exactly when she was playing that strange
So
game.
for those of you asking, this is what fell. That game? Absolutely not.
Whether it was just bad timing or something unexplained, it makes perfect sense why Vicky won't try that game again. We can't tell if the game actually caused what happened.
Oh my fuck. Dude, that was probably the worst one.
This footage came from a security guard during his shift, and his surveillance tape revealed something truly disturbing. You can see a guard talking, nodding his head, and using hand gestures, as if having a complete discussion. But who was he talking to? The hospital has no record of any guests that night. Some people think he was just confused. Others believe someone else was really there.
Yeah, that's strange. That's strange.
It was 2 a.m. A guard driving past a quiet house noticed something strange. He reversed and looked again. A woman dancing in front of a mirror. Her moves were odd and unnatural. Her reflection moved on its own. It looked right at him. To this day, no one knows who she was, or how her reflection moved without her. The house, empty, no signs of anyone living there. Some say it was a spirit reenacting her last moments. Others believe something was using the mirror as a door. Whatever it was, he hadn't driven that road since.
I bet I wouldn't either.
Earlier this year, a woman named Jeanette moved into a new apartment and decided to document every step of her moving process through videos. She had no idea that her camera would capture something deeply unsettling during this time. One day, while recording herself unpacking, Jeanette's camera caught something frightening.
Please get out of my apartment. Please go.
Oh no!
The footage shows a man she didn't know had somehow entered her home. He likely walked in through her unlocked door. While viewers were concerned about the intruder, they noticed something even more disturbing that Jeanette herself missed in the moment.
Dude,
as she rushed towards the exit, the door mysteriously swung open by itself, with no one touching it. Later, Jeanette addressed this in an update video.
Update? I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. All I know is whatever happened, I'm grateful to whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably would have happened. So.
Although she managed to escape safely from this terrifying encounter and immediately sought help, what happened just a few nights later was even more chilling. While attempting to film a sweet video with her cat, her camera recorded something inexplicable.
Oh, I can't wait. Ooh. Bro, what the fuck? Ooh, dude. Oh. No. I would be gone. No. Bro. I'd have jumped out that fucking window. Ain't, dude. Look at that mess. Nah. Boy, I would have boo-boo. Dude, She runs to the other corner of her room like a fucking idiot. Boy, I would have been out the door. I would have fucking ran through the fucking door.
On her bed, a depression suddenly began to form in the mattress, as though an invisible person had sat down. Then a second imprint appeared beside it. Understandably terrified, Jeanette quickly moved to another corner of the room while trying to maintain her composure. From her new position, the indentations are barely visible, but looking closely, viewers can see either a dark spot or something similar momentarily appear on the bed. Completely frightened by both the strange impressions and the person outside her door, Jeanette called the police and spent the night at her neighbor's apartment. Police eventually found and pursued the intruder who had fled, but they offered absolutely no explanation for the mysterious impressions captured in her video.
Boy, I'd have Looney Tunes coyote my ass right out that fucking door. Boy, I'd have been gone. Dude, that...
Now, another routine night shift. A security guard took his seat, reviewing the CCTV recordings as usual, when something strange grabbed his attention.
What the fuck? Ooh.
As the man lay motionless, a dim, hazy form appeared to emerge from his body, drifting upward with eerie slowness before disappearing into the darkness. The guard moved closer to the screen and watched the scene multiple times. Could it be dust particles? Perhaps a lighting illusion? Or was he witnessing something beyond explanation?
Nah, bro just died. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. That shit was insane. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.